Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. 007 here. This is my final day hiking in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, and today it's a little different day. Yesterday was different. Did the Mingo Falls. That was pretty cool. If you didn't see that video, you should check it out. It's real short. Today I'm doing Eagle Creek. I'm going to be on Lakeshore Trail. Again, I was on that the other day, but this is a different section of it. So it's a little different because I'm taking a shuttle to Eagle Creek Trail and catching Eagle Creek to Lakeshore and then walking that around. But the difference is right here. So I'm at the marina, at the Fontana Dam Marina. The shuttle is a boat, and it's going to take me across the dam to Eagle Creek Trail, and that's where I'll catch a trail, and I'll end up walking all the way back to here. The Lakeshore, Eagle Creek to Lakeshore to Fontana Dam is just short of 7 miles, and it's another 2.5 miles on it'll actually be on the Appalachian Trail that I walked before, but coming in a different direction here to the Fontana Dam Marina. So yeah, let's see how today goes. This ought to be interesting. All right, just paid my ticket. I guess we're getting on Miss Hazel here. Getting close. There goes the ride. So these gentlemen here are walking up to the AT. They're gonna spend a couple days hiking in the Smokies. Alright, so just got off the shuttle and walking this trail to get up to Eagle Creek, I guess. Still got my jacket on, a little chilly. It was cold on the boat, and I don't even have my pack adjusted yet. Just want to get a little bit of walking so that I warm up a little, and then I'll get everything ready to start hiking back to Fontana Dam and the marina. Alright, so here we go. Lakeshore Trail, Eagle Creek. Alright, let me take a look at the map. I'm a little warmer now. Take this jacket off and get ready to do some real hiking, not just casual walking along the lake. Alright, so now I got my jacket off, got my pack on right, got my bearings looking at all trails. So what we got is this trail I just walked up right here. It follows Fontana Lake, which is normally right here, and Eagle Creek is the trail over here that links up to Lakeshore Trail. So basically I just kind of cut off a little corner from the lake to here, mainly because the lake isn't that high. So interesting, talking to, I want to say his name was Brandon, the captain of the shuttle, or the driver of the shuttle. Not sure the right way there. Anyway, so it looks like, I told him, I said, it looks like you're in a drought, because the the water level's so low. He said, no, that's not the case. They drain it every winter on purpose. So interesting. I'll talk more about it. Well, I just want to get some walking in here. All right, we got it going now. We're on the trail. This is Lakeshore Trail. Basically just follow this all the way to Fontana Dam. I wanted to, so the lake, you know, I said something to Brandon, the captain, or the shuttle driver, not sure which, about the level of the lake, because it looks so low. And he said, no, they do that every winter on purpose. They drop it like 60 feet or so, or more. He said they can have it during Helene, the hurricane that came through. They never even had to open the dam up, and the lake rose 20 feet from the rain from Helene. But it didn't make any difference for them, for the water level in Fontana Lake. So every winter they drop it down. He said by Labor Day it'll all be back up, because it gets all the water from the mountains here, all flows into that lake. So pretty interesting. And in fact, he even for those looking to do something like this in the winter, he rarely gets, you know, shuttling people out. But the temperature's been so mild, so they were still running. But if it's real cold, most people don't come out and do any hiking then. So his busy time is spring and fall, that kind of time frame. So just something to keep in mind if you're trying to come out here. And yeah, so the trail seems pretty flat so far. I think total elevation for the day is like 1,000 feet, so should be a nice easy day. Good end to the week. All right, Lakeshore Trail, Fontana Dam, 5.2 miles this way and up. I know most of the elevation on this trail today is at the start, and I think this is it. So I'm gonna walk up this little bump here. Talk to you at the top. Was just thinking, this is my first trail this week. It's not an out and back. That's kind of nice. Appreciate that. And there's a unique shuttle drive, so that's cool. I'm back to crunching leaves under my feet though, you know, just like the Fournet and the other trail. So the Lakeshore Trail on the other end by the tunnel that I did Tuesday, I think. And one of the folks that were gonna be hiking going the other direction said, yeah, you probably won't see anybody out here today, which would be just like the Lakeshore Trail the other day. Now it is Friday. I said that's when people start to come out for the weekend, start hiking. So let me cross this little creek here. There's a lake down there, and I'm just a mile in. Look how high I've come already. It's crazy how you can get elevation so quick. But yeah, we kind of, the shuttle brought us in the river here. Well, it looks like a river now. It's really the lake. Come around this turn and came up over that way to the left. It's always neat when you can see the trail. I don't know if it'll come out in the camera, but see the trail how it edges up the hillside over there. I just always think that too for some reason, and it lets me know where I'm going. When I was on the shuttle ship, the boat, coming over, there's a couple other folks on there. Looks like a I don't want to say a Boy Scout troop, but there's 15 people on that boat. And the kids, they were doing some camping, and the shuttle's going to pick them up tomorrow or something, same place. But I found interesting, there is a club in the Smoky Mountains, there's a club that, it's called the 900 Mile Club, maybe? So there's 900 trails. There's 900 trails in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And this group, there's a map I guess you can get. I'm going to try to find one before I leave. And it lists all those trails. And so I guess the goal is to hike all of them. So the folks there on the shuttle, you know, they asked what I'm doing, I asked what they're doing. And they said they're doing Lakeshore from like certain section to certain section. I said, oh. And as we got into it, they're part of this 900 trail club thing, or trying to be a 900 miler or 900 trailer. I keep saying miles. So I guess there's 900 trails, and there's a large following of folks that just try to do that. And so every weekend they're out hiking a trail or two, you know, which I thought was pretty cool. Good idea. Talked to the boat captain, and he said, yeah, that's a lot of his business. The 900 trailers, you know, they book him and he drops them off. They hike back, they let their car somewhere or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool, interesting. Might be something I'd look into. Hey, so I thought I had my pemmican the other day for a snack. Today, I'm doing a protein bar, and it's an IQ bar. Yeah, I get them at Costco. The reason I like them is they have 9 grams of carbs. That's not net carbs, that's carbs. So if you see my other videos, I've kind of moved just to counting carbs as opposed to net carbs, and I try to keep under 50 carbs a day. But yeah, and it has like 12 grams of protein. It's 180 calories. It's about 3 bites, and most of them are about 3 bites. So this is much better than like I was doing Quest bars. They had a lot more carbs in them. Their net carbs are like 2 or 4, which all sounds good, but I just found with me, the carbs make a difference. But yeah, Costco has these. This is almond butter chip. It comes in a pack of 3 different types, like 30 of them or something. So that's how I get it. And it has brain nutrients right there. It says brain nutrients. It hasn't really helped my brain, so I'm not, an advocate for the brain nutrients. Maybe it'll help yours. I might be in too far of a deficit for this to help, but that's where we are. Well, so far, the Lakeshore Trail, a little boring. I thought I would get some good views of Fontana Lake, and other than when we left, or when I left Fontana Lake, I haven't really seen much of it. A couple times through the trees, barely. So, a little disappointing in that. But, it is what it is. I'm still out here, and listen to that. Quiet. Nothing out there. Oh, love it. I wanted to, I've talked about all trails a few times. So I'm going to put 2 pictures on here. They'll probably go sideways, but just so you get an idea what all trails looks like when you're using that. And it doesn't, so I have my phone in airplane mode, which is good because I don't really have a signal out here. And it'll track you as long as you download the map. And as I recall, now I've had all trails on my phone for a long time. And I'm pretty sure it didn't cost anything. And downloading the map didn't cost anything. And then you can use that in airplane mode. And you can zoom in quite a bit. I'll put 2 pictures on just to give you an idea what it looks like. So on that I think it was the first picture, it kind of showed the overall trail of what I'm doing to Fontana Dam. And then in that picture there was a number 28 there. That was the marina, or that is the marina. And that's where I'm going. So it's a little more than what the All Trail says. But that's fine. I think it's not more than 2 miles from Fontana Dam to the marina. And I'm gonna, I'll walk the AT instead of down the road. Just be nice to walk along the AT. Just took a picture of a wild boar and some of her cubs. Way up there now. I don't know. I can't zoom this in yet. There's Mama, the little cubs. Man, they are small. I don't know if you can see it. It's way up there. And the little cub just went over the top. So right here in the trail, I'm coming down here. I'm gonna come around the turn. So right in there is where I seen Mama boar take off through there, and went up a little bit and stopped, and then started grunting. And then I seen the little cub, man, really small. I wasn't quick enough with my phone to get a picture of the little cub. I think I got one, a pretty good one of the mama, but don't worry, I don't need comments. Old 007 knows better than to mess around with a wild boar, and especially a wild boar that's up there calling for a cub. And they met, and they went way up the hill here, so I think I'm good now, but I'll definitely keep an eye out for them. That was pretty cool. I was just thinking, man, I haven't seen any wildlife out here. And boom. And then here, you can see the lake there. It's about the first time I've seen it. I mean, since starting. There we go. A little better view here. I bet that's awesome in the summer when the lake's full. Finally got a pretty good view of the lake. There you go. I'm gonna fix her up her house and fix her up her car. Look at that thing. And right around the turn, we have another one. I must have stumbled onto an antique car lot. Thinking about those cars reminded me, the boat captain was talking about, there were a couple little towns out here. So Eagle Creek, I guess, was like 400 people, and Hazel Creek, further up, had almost 1,000 people. And I guess they even had a movie theater, he was saying. So now none of those were displaced by the dam because the towns were higher up, but I don't know what happened to anybody there, and quite a while ago, I'm sure. I'll tell you this, so the boat captain there at the Fontana Marina in the summer, they give dam tours, because there was a copper mine over on the one corner. You could kind of see it, the top of the one tunnel, because the water's so low. He said in the summer when you talk about it, you basically say, hey, underneath us is where the tunnel entrance was. Of course, you can't see it in the summer because the water's higher. But if I'm back up here in the summer, I definitely want to try that tour. It sounds interesting. Lakeshore Trail this way, and we have us another antique. Crazy. Alright, through the trees. My first good view of Fontana Dam from this side. See if I get a better picture of getting closer. Alright, looks like we're all but done with the actual trail portion. Coming up the road here. The road goes down to Fontana Dam, but Lakeshore Trail I think officially ends here. So I see the cars parked here. Now, just so you know, here in Smoky Mountain National Park, it costs you to park. If you park your car here, it costs you. So it's $5 a day, $15 for the week, and I think $40 for the year. The year goes January to January, so just keep that in mind. And then so I just passed a couple hikers, and they're going to spend the night, so they need a overnight permit if you're spending a night in the in Smoky Mountains National Park. So a little tidbit, just these folks, it looks like he has an annual pass. So Fontana Dam, which is probably a half mile from here, if you park your car there, it's outside of the national park, so it doesn't cost you anything. You can park there and not have to worry about it. But that's just me. Now, the other cool thing here is, and I'm going to show you this. If you had followed me at all when I was hiking the AT, this area right here, so I came up this hill from Fontana Dam. You see the white blaze there, the back of the sign, and then right here is where the Smokies start, and right past that blaze there on the right, you should be able to see that box. So like I said, if you're staying the night in Smoky Mountain National Park, you have to have a permit. So what I did, and what most people hiking the AT do, at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, it's I don't know, it's a day or so before here, 2 days maybe, and so there I apply for a permit online, and they'll help you do that and print it. And then when you get here, you come to that box. So you tear it in half, you put the one half in there, and then 60-70 miles later, on the other end of the Smokies on the AT, there's another box. You put the other half in there, and that lets them know you started, and it lets them know you finished. That way they're not out looking for you, I suppose. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So right now, I'm now back on the Appalachian Trail, which is kind of cool. I'm going the opposite direction that I came, but seeing the white blazes definitely brings back a lot of memories of this area right here. All right, not the first time I've crossed the Fontana Dam. Here's the view from on top. So interesting thing about the visitor center, that's that building to the right there. So that visitor center, it's closed now. They close in November at some point for the winter. But the bathrooms are open all year, 24 hours a day. And that's key because all the AT hikers, or if you've been out here like me, I'm in a campground with no shower, no nothing, no facilities like that. I can go over here and get a shower, and let me tell you, having just did a shower the other day, the water is hot and it felt really good. So there you go. If you're out here hiking and you've been up in the mountains for a couple days coming down, you have your car parked over here at the Fontana Dam Visitor Center for free, then you can pop in there and get a shower before you go on home. So I'm past the Fontana Dam, and this is the shelter on the AT. You see the blaze there? So here's the bathroom. it's got a shower in it as well, male and female side. It's called, so as shelters go, it's called the Fontana Hilton because it's super nice. I'm not going in the bathroom for you, but I'll show you the shelter here at the bottom of this little hill. So I'm not going to go all the way down, but there's the shelter right there. Well, I'll get a little closer because this is the trail here. You can see inside, it's open on both ends. It's even got a little solar charging station, picnic tables. It's very nice. When I came through April, packed. It is packed in tents everywhere, all over the place. So at the time I stayed at the Fontana Village because I had set up a delivery for then. So yeah, but that's what it is. So I'm just going to follow the trail around to the marina and pick up my vehicle. Wow, so I'm on the AT now, and you get better views of Fontana Lake here than you did on the Lakeshore trail. I knew there was some good views over here, I remembered from before, but we're back into crunching leaves here.
Early sun and the biggest sky greets hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I wanna be. Flashlight light as it comes shining in your door. Catch those words as they go by. Catch that wave as it crashes over you, and keep the fire alive.
All right, everybody, I'm back at the marina, coming off the AT again. So I did 8.54 miles, which is about what I thought I was going to do today, and just over 1,500 feet of elevation. So I'm kind of wrapping up now. Good day. I mean, rolling up and down, nothing really steep and long, just kind of nice rolling countryside. Not a lot of views, you know. When you look at Alum Cave, it's kind of hard to beat that. So, but yeah, made it to the marina, so we're all done. If you like, whoops, if you like my videos, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, give me a thumbs up. It goes a long way to me looking and thinking, yeah, more people like it or more people don't, you know. Not sure when my next video will be, but from here I'm heading back home, and whenever I do another hike, I'll post it on YouTube. So appreciate everybody following along this week. It is a good week, and it turned out to be a nice day today too. So here we go. It looks a lot nicer with the blue sky behind it. All right, everybody, take care and be safe.